Today is Fifer's Fresh Friday, even though, yes, I know today is technically Wednesday, but you know we will not be around on Friday because of the holiday. However, you know who will be around is Fifer's. Yes, they are open July 4th until 4 p.m., so you can go and check out their homegrown sweet corn, tomatoes, peaches, blueberries, and all those summer veggies you'll need for your barbecue this weekend. And if you have a bit of a sweet tooth like I do, you can always get apple pie, key lime pie, and blueberry sweetbreads. You can also check out their Facebook page for daily morning updates on all the activities and events they have going on. And for those real hot summer days, you can always grab a peach ice cream, apple cider donut ice cream, or apple cider slushies. Yes, imagine sitting poolside with the Fifer's Fresh lemonade in your hand. That's how I plan on spending my holiday weekend. I wonder how Charlie plans on spending his weekend. And oh my gosh, Charlie, who is that cutie with you? Is that our new co-host replacing Leah?
Well, Kendall, I plan to be just kicked back and relaxed all weekend long. As for my replacement co-anchor here, this is Potato that we have joining us on the couch. Oh my God, say hello to Potato. Of course, along with Potato, we have Faith Wright with the Brandywine Valley SPCA, Director of Operations. And Faith, tell us about Potato. He's adorable.
This is little Potato. He's a senior, very calm. I actually took him home for a sleepover last night, and he just wanted to lay around, be lazy, be a potato. Couch potato specifically. He did not mind the other dogs at the house. He liked riding in the car on my lap. And he's just a perfect dog. He went outside and went potty. He didn't have any accidents inside. He's a great little dog. He is partially blind. We're not sure what he can and can't see. I'm not sure if it's shadows or like figures, or what it is, but he does have a little bit of eyesight problems. Okay. Nothing that stops him from walking around and being able to move around and follow you around and eat his food, as you can
still
tell.
Smell where that food's coming from, find his way to it.
Exactly.
So what sort of a family or person might be a good match for Potato? You said gets along with other dogs too, so it seems like the door's pretty wide.
It's pretty wide open. I wouldn't put him with, young, highly active children, just because it might scare him, since they might come running too fast and he may not see them, quick enough. But, if you have teenagers, or if you're a single person or an elderly person that's just wanting something to love on, Potato's your guy.
And somebody that's going to cuddle up with you.
Exactly.
Like, look how calm and chill Potato is. And it sounds like you guys have a couple different small dogs over at the SPCA right now. Can you tell us about that?
Sure. We are getting a lot of stray. He came in as a stray, so he was turned in over the counter as an over-the-counter stray. And we're seeing quite an influx in that right now of small dogs coming in, and people are not coming to reclaim them. So at each one of our campuses, we have small dogs waiting for adoption. And
that's not typical, right? Small dogs are usually the hard ones to track down, to get a hold of, especially, when you're talking about going straight to the SPCA or somewhere to get them. They're a little bit trickier to find.
They usually are, yes. Right now, for some reason, it's kind of switched up.
So if you are at home, if you're somebody looking for dogs, if you want a small dog, I'm telling you, Potato is a great guy. You want somebody to just kind of sit on the couch with you, watch your shows, be chill, be relaxed. Really good option for you there. How does somebody, if they want to adopt, whether it's Potato, one of the other dogs, big, small, cats, how do they come to the SPCA? What do they have to do?
So all you need to do, if you want to look for a specific campus that has a specific type, then you go to our website. It's bvspca.org, and you can click on campuses and you can click on available dogs. Otherwise, you can visit any of our local shelters. So we have campuses. We have 4 in Delaware. We have several in Pennsylvania. We have 1 in Jersey. We have 1 in D.C. So you can go to any of our campuses. This little guy is going to be at the Animal Rescue Center, otherwise known as the ARC, off of Shingle Point Road. So that's where he's moving today. Yeah.
Well, I hope somebody runs out to get him real quick. Along with that, is there anything that people need to know if it's going to be their first time adopting a dog? What are you getting into when you adopt a pet?
I like to quantify it as though you're adopting a child. Because it is going to be a family member, and it needs to be treated as a family member. So you definitely need to make sure that it's, you've got the food and the water. Do you have the resources for that? Do you have the food bowls? Do you have the water bowls? Do you have a nice comfy bed for it? Do you have the time? Dogs are not like cats. They don't want to be left alone for long periods of time. Cats, leave me alone for 24 hours, I'm fine, whatever. But dogs, they want that attention. So you definitely need to look at it as though you're expanding your family.
Yeah, you are adopting a family member. That's somebody that's going to be in your life and you're in their life. It is a two-way street there.
Yep.
All right. Well, we are going to come back with a little bit more when we come back in this next break, because coming up on the holiday, the July 4th holiday with pets, sometimes they don't like those loud noises. We're going to talk a little bit more about how to maybe care for the animals in your house once those fireworks start going off. So stick around. There's more Coast Life after the break.
We love having fun and hanging out with you on CoastLife. But if you ever want to take a peek behind the scenes, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and more. You can also catch up with full episodes at coastlife.com. You can do all that right now while we take a quick break, but there's more CoastLife coming up.